Hello traders, I've just entered into a T20. I'm short 10 contracts. I'm about to go to break even because I've already ticked down 5. Don't you bounce up yet. Let me get you down one more. So damn, it's jumped down 5 ticks very quickly. So it may bounce back up and take me up, but I am positive 1 tick. So you can see here I've gone in. Damn it.
Order filled.
So I got out basically there at +1 tick covered brokerage. So you can see here the T20. So hit +5. Drats. Oh well. Let's go back in again on a T25 in a moment, and which we've got right now.
Order filled.
There we go. Now what I've got here, traders, is a 6 tick stop. So I've got a 6 tick stop here. Now remember, quite often we get a lot of pressure and a lot of bounces off the 89, so we may very well have an 89 bounce down here. So you can see I have a target under the 89. However, because we have such a strong run, we've had some very strong divergence, I believe we will carry through. Remember, trading is a game of probabilities. So I'm behind by 1 tick at the moment. So I'm 2 ticks above this little swing high. So I've got a 6 tick stop with a 6 tick target. Now of course here on this particular trade, if I had have not pulled my stop down, we would be in the money in a moment. However, I have a rule that once I hit +5, I like to go to break even +1 because I'm a scalper, and with scalping I'm in and out. That's just my trading style. So for my students, you can see here that we've got a T2 just set up as well. So I'll just put this on hold for a moment. We're getting a little follow through, just a few more ticks down please, and this will deliver. This is my 1 p.m. turning point, just here. Come on. Now once again, my trading rule is I've got to go down to break even. My luck will be come up and take me out at +1 again. I shouldn't say my luck, I've generally got very good luck. But of course we're always open to 89 bounces here. Come on, one more tick please. Ah, drats, there we go again.
Order filled.
Unbelievable traders. 1, 2. Okay, so that was out at +2 ticks. Never mind. So this first trade was a T20. I then entered it in on a T25. Now we can see, traders, we've got a bounce on this 89. We've got a T1 just set up there. So we've got a bounce, which is fairly typical on our 89 bounces. Now traders, I've just got some things happening on the NQ I need to keep an eye on, but just one thing here, see this double top? They're fairly reliable on the ES as a reversal trade. So you can see here, high here, high here. So technically you've had a T19A, and this would have been paying off very nicely for you. So traders, I've just entered in here on a T here we go, straight
Order
through.
filled.
Here we go on a T25, and that just filled me there for that was very quick, wasn't it?
Order filled.
And that was a nice trade I just had on the NQ as well. So I just had 10 by, what's that, $75. Get this right. 10 by 75. This is less brokerage, of course. So it's 750 on that little trade. So that was a T25. I was busy on the NQ and missed that one. And there were some other great trades here. You had the 89 bounce there, of course. You had a T20. You had a T1 and a T25. And I jumped on that T25 just here. And you've just had another one just here. And these are, of course, were all T2s as well. One of the questions I'm asked on a regular basis, what's my risk reward? It's always, or 99% of the times, a 1-to-1 at least. So we can see here I've got a counter trend trade, so I've allowed a little extra movement. So you can see where I shorted the market up here. So I allowed an 8 tick stop for an 8 tick target. Now there's a good chance, of course, I'll get a bounce off the 34. I have a feeling based upon my indicators and my market knowledge that we're going to punch through. So I've got a target just above the 89 EMA. So we've got plenty of room to move here. Now, as with all new traders, I recommend that you don't do any counter trend trading. There is no need until you're profitable to be counter trend trading. Just trade with the trend. It's a lot easier, a lot stress-free. Now here also we've got a T20 setup. Of course, I'm already in the market here, so I'm going here for 7 ticks, which is 875 down here. So I just put this on hold, or will I? Yeah, I just put this on hold. This just may take a few minutes. So what we can see here, we're hovering around this 34 EMA. So we can see we're just hovering around here. We're about to get a T10 setup and a T20. So you can see we've right on this 34, which generally acts as support or resistance. Hopefully we just punch through. It's looking good. My long term's heading down. I'm about to get a rollover. I've still got what have I got there? Still 4 ticks to go. But this will be 10 by 87.50. Hope I'm not cursing my trade putting this in advance. So traders, this is purely a numbers game. When you understand your probabilities, and this is why I go on and on about keeping statistics, when you understand your probabilities, it gives you confidence in taking your trades flawlessly and taking every one. Even if you're new at this, remember you only need to master just one of these trade setups and you're well and truly on your way. So you can see here we've had a T20 set up there, right there. Okay, my target is, I'm front running the 89. There we go.
Order filled.
There we go. So it was $875 there. However, new traders, you would not have taken that trade because it's a CT trade. You would have, however, taken your T20 just there, and that's also a T25 at the same time, and it's also a T10. So that would have delivered right now your 6 ticks for you, or you can use your 8 EMA to be a runner. So remember, you can always use the 8 EMAs. So if you had have taken this 34 bounce or this T25, look at this here, you wouldn't have exited till right up there. That's your trading for the day. Now where my goal is 400 a day per contract, your goal may be 100, 150, 200. Well, you can see here just in this time period, in the last half an hour, you would have already hit your daily target for the day if you had have taken every trade mechanically. that's where you've got to be very careful as a new trader also, that you don't cherry pick your trades. It's okay when you're profitable and you really know your stuff. That's okay to sit out a trade, but just be cautious that you're not sitting out a trade because of emotional reasons. Okay, so I've just entered at C25 just here, and we've already ticked down 3 ticks. What's that for? So I'm after 6 ticks on this particular trade on a T25. Come on, come down. Okay, so I now go to break even, and I'm about to be filled on
Order
this.
filled.
There we go. So that was another 10 contracts. Oops, let me get this right. Okay, so what we had was 10 by, once again, 75, another 750. So I'm well over my $200 just on the ES now. I'm up, what's that? It's hard to tell because I've got trade results mixed with my NQ, but what's that, about 2,500. I'm up 250 a contract on the ES in, what is that, traders? That's about 30 minutes. So scrap winner, or winner, small winner, break even, let's call it break even, winner, nice winner, nice winner, 225 winner. So for those watching my videos for the first time, and even my students, you see that these are very rules-based trades. They work on ES, they work on the NQ, YM, they work on CL, which is of course the black gold oil, they work on Forex. It doesn't matter, stocks, it doesn't matter what market you're trading, these setups work. The only thing that may vary traders is the time frame, whether you use range or tick or time-based charts. So they're sort of the variances that you may get. And what is really important here, of course, is I've just taken 3 or 4 different types of trades, and just to reinforce this again, because I'm about to finish this video, is that become very good at one form of trading. For an example, I've got some traders that love the T25. Well, T25 traders, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are all T25s, and you've romped in over $200, $300, $400 for the day per contract if you had have taken every one of those. So trading doesn't have to be difficult, and remember, after 30-40 days of doing this on the simulator, you really start to develop confidence. And you may notice the indicator down the bottom, I'm not even using that. This is a double smooth indicator. All I'm simply doing is looking at pure price action here, and you can see here we've just got a T25 and a T1 and a 34 bounce all setting up all in once here. So your target here on this one will be the 200 EMA down here, and this is probably going to deliver. So a very good bounce point. Of course, I was talking, wasn't in on this one. We'll just give this a minute. Now, what's our volume like today? So we've seen on the ES, this, by the way, this is the ES 1000 volume. We've seen around 1.3 million contracts traded, so we've had some healthy volume today. It is down under in Australia the 6th of the 1st, so it's the 5th of January in the US. So traders, I'm going to sign off here because we've been going 15 minutes, and I'm going to go and do some more trading on the NQ. And the reason I'm doing so many now on the ES, the majority, just many of my students love the ES for trading, and one of my institutional clients with the prop trading we're doing is purely ES, but they're not back on deck till next week, so I can keep focused on my NQ. Alright traders, I'll put this on hold, and I've just got to put up a couple of slides that I'm required to do by law. Of course traders, you need to understand the risk when it comes to trading. Please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Gain the right education. That's probably the most important thing you need to learn, is learn how to trade correctly. You can do that, excuse me, in the Day Traders Fast Track program. I give you full email support. Early this year we will be launching a live trading room where you'll be able to trade along live with us. For $197 you gain the world's best trading setups, as well as you gain these videos unedited 2 or 3 times a week. I answer all of your support questions, and it's the best value. This is the last program or the last course you'll ever need to purchase. You'll never need another program. Traders, go to my website, please register, and let's have a quick look. I can almost guarantee, yep, see this here, we're about to deliver on this trade over here. We took a bit of pressure, up it come. That was a T25 by the way, and a 34 bounce. And let's just quickly see what happens down here. Usually you'll find very strong support resistance around this level here. Now remember, these are all rules based strategies I'm talking to you about, very mechanical. So if you haven't already registered it on my YouTube site, please do. Invest $197 in your career. And by the way, the 197, that's what keeps me doing all these updates. I trade because I love day trading. That's where I earn my income. I do the training because you as my students make me a better trader. And let's have a quick look. There it is, it's delivered now. Okay, that was a T25 and you had another T25, so you had 2 trade entries. How difficult is that? Thank you, traders.